What do I like most about making pottery? I like the fact that it's immediate. That you take a ball of clay, and within a relatively short period of time, you can actually get an object, a physical object that you can, after it's fired, of course, that you can use, and it's a beautiful object. And so, be able to create something in this mechanized world by hand. And start with just a ball of clay. It's like if you were a jeweler, let's say, you're starting off with precious stones or gold or silver. You already have something that's worth something, and then you're making it nicer or more interesting. Whereas with clay and glass, let's say, you're basically starting with an earth material that has very little worth. So when you make something beautiful out of it, you're really starting at the ground level. Basically, really, literally, you're starting at the ground level, and you're creating something. Whereas with some of the other things, you already have a valuable thing to work with. So I like the idea that it's simple, and once you learn the skill and technique, which takes a little patience and time, I think pretty much anybody can learn how to throw a pot. Painting is another thing because everybody has different skills, so skill levels. Painting takes sometimes a lifetime to be really good at, but even then, there's ways to put designs and patterns and glazes on pottery that require a relatively small amount of skill. So yeah, that's what I like about it. My interest in pottery began, I got a D in ceramics in high school, okay? So that's the first part. I was told I was majoring on throwing pieces of paper on top of the lights, which probably was true. I really didn't have that much of an interest in it then. I took a class in the summer of 1969, and it was just the summer of '69. It was we're all worried about maybe getting drafted into the Vietnam War or something like that, and I was rejected for my blood pressure for some reason, and so I took this class, and I loved it. I loved the idea of the immediacy of actually putting something in a kiln. I was afraid of it at first because we had this raku kiln where you actually put the pots in when the kiln's just totally flaming on at 2,000 degrees. And so you put the pot in the kiln and then took it out and put it in a bucket full of straw and paper and got these fantastic metallic pots. So that's kind of like how I got started. Then I thought to myself, I'm actually pretty good at this. And that teacher gave me an A. And about 3 years later, I got a scholarship to Claremont colleges to do my graduate work in ceramics. So there you go. I pursued it as a career because I can't fix my car. I can't do a lot of things well, but I can do this well. And you really only have life if you do something very well. You can get somebody else to fix your car. You get someone else to do something else for you. So I found that this was my skill. This was something that I picked up, through hard work, but pretty quickly. And it's fun. Every day is fun, and life is short. Therefore, you might as well find the thing in life you like to do that's fun for you to do, and do that. And so that's what I do.